Yeah, what's going on, Falkers? It's Monday. Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense. Hopefully, you guys
Yeah.
all. Wow, you didn't disturb me enough before the show started. But what's going on, guys? I'm Glick. We got Connor in the building hanging out with us, even though he's all crippled up and old and everything like that.
All right, fuck you.
Lieutenant Dan over here.
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no back.
Lieutenant Connor, you got a magic back.
Titanium, like on the spaceships.
If you guys aren't already, go ahead and check out the social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that fun jazz. Oh, why that light's giving off?
Turn your fucking light back on, you weirdo.
I just had it. It was giving off a yellow tinge.
Never mind. You're scary.
Go ahead. It's Cujo. If Cujo was a person.
Finish your fucking spiel sometime tonight.
Stop distracting me.
It's not my fault. You're dumb.
If you're not already, check us out. Check us out on social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 6-ish on YouTube and Twitch. And if you can't join us live, you can listen to us whenever you want on Spotify and basically everywhere you listen to podcasts at
Nonsensical nonsense because he froze.
Yes, Nonsensical Nonsense. Give it a follow, give it a like, give it a listen, and give it a share if you'd be so kind. What's going on, Amanda? What's going on, Chatter's Backs? Oh my gosh.
You stumbled upon this and didn't know what the name is by the title. This is Nonsensical Nonsense.
Just in case. You know, some people can't read. Some people are blind.
With your host, the old tubby bitch, and his co-host, the young but physically dying.
broke back El Paso.
Fuck. What up, Amanda?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
We were talking before the show, and you said that I look like any Stephen King monster. And that's where I was like, if Cujo was a person, I guess that's the most terrifying creature in Stephen King. I don't know. To me, that damn movie fucked me up.
Alcoholic clown.
As a dog, you probably never even seen it.
I probably never did it. Yeah, probably what?
Clicky Wise, the alcoholic. I said you've probably never even seen Cujo.
No, I haven't. Again, because I'm under the age of 60.
Jesus Christ, here we go. It's basically a 3-hour movie. It's basically a 3-hour movie of a family being trapped in their car by a rabid dog, by their rabid pet. Well, that didn't sound good. It's probably best if you just ignore that. Oh,
Mom's got it.
I was going to say, sorry. Your mom's home.
Tell him you're sorry. All right.
Yeah, right.
She got it. Oh, heavens.
Now I've got it going on behind me. They're supposed to be packing their bedrooms because I'm moving in 2 weeks.
That sounds like a terrible movie title.
Sounds like a great podcast title, though.
Like a really shitty joke.
Yeah,
great podcast. And soldier are walking through the woods. One has a backpack on.
Yeah. Or a great new podcast. Welcome to Sasquatch and the Soldier. Hey, what's up, Jody?
Welcome.
Welcome to Sasquatch and the Soldier.
Jody?
And if my internet does not get better when I move. What up?
Well, that's not my fucking fault. Maybe you should go get better Wi-Fi. All right, finally he's gone and we can talk about more shit.
Sure, I'm actually planning on it. I'm hoping at the new place I can see it.
Which, by the way, congratulations on that. God damn, am I loud?
No, you're not loud, dude.
Okay. All right, sweet. Just play PlayStation in the middle of your fucking podcast. It's my show. I do what I want.
It's my show. This is boring. I'm just gonna play Fortnite. You guys watch.
If you play
This fucking
Fortnite,
podcast sucks. I'm just gonna play Fortnite.
if you
Kiss
play
my ass.
Fortnite as a grown man, then you are not a man.
Don't start on the kids. What are you talking about?
What about the kids?
No, they're supposed to be packing their rooms or getting started packing their rooms because I am not venturing into that terror. That Jesus, I'd much rather go to Walmart again right before Christmas, like I did Saturday. So they're gonna pack their rooms, and I unfortunately did not get anything started this weekend because I got busy with other stuff. Getting stuff prepared, getting stuff ready, and all that jazz. So,
Congratulations.
but once I start packing, it'll just.
Congratulations. It doesn't matter where you move to. Children will still run in fear.
They're not gonna run.
Mothers are taking their kids off the street and pushing their strollers into random strangers' houses to get away from you. Yeah, we just moved into this really nice gated community. I've only been arrested 3 times.
I did actually. I seen that today, Jody. I had to send it to our group chat with Cameron and them because Cameron and Justin are both big Carolina Panther fans, and they were both excited and rightfully so. They should have been excited, but I don't know what's going on with Baker. I don't know what's going on.
Mayfield?
Yeah, but I honestly, I think he's going to probably wind up in San Francisco because Jimmy G went down yesterday with a season-ending injury. So, fuck, words are hard.
Words are hard. Let me tell you.
So I imagine he's going to probably wind up in San Francisco because they already lost Trey Lance, I think, for the season as well, which was their rookie quarterback that they drafted. So I had to laugh, though. I had to laugh because Carolina fans were pretty excited, and then it was just disappointment. But I can't say much because Deshaun Watson made his fucking debut yesterday in Cleveland, and that was a shit show if I've ever seen one. Jesus Christ. They won, but the offense was only accounted for 6 of the 21 points that was scored. The defense scored twice, and Donovan Peoples-Jones, a Michigan graduate, scored on a punt return. So that was a game that should have never been that close by any means. So, for as long as it was. But no, it was two weekends in a row. It's been a good football weekend around here. 2 weeks ago we seen Michigan throttle Ohio State and have their way with them, like they were a prom date. Just in case you forgot, Connor. Maybe if it'll work. Nothing will.
Eat my ass. Look at the scoreboard for the last 2 damn decades. Glick, you suck. And so does Michigan. You are all ugly. Oh my God. Oh no. He's gone. What do we do? Panic! Yes, go. I can't say that word. I don't know how to pronounce it. Does that say losers? I've never seen it spelled that way. Jody, we need to work on this. So I think what you meant to say was go Bucks, but you typed it in wrong. I think that you hit the M instead of the B and the U and the X. You put in some weird word that kind of looks like loser to me.
I had a buddy of mine posted Saturday afternoon. I can't believe I'm saying this, but go Purdue, beat TTUN. So after the game Saturday night, I said, that didn't age too well, did it? he was like, fuck you,
honestly, if Ohio State can somehow magically pull a win out of their ass against Georgia, which won't happen, then I would love to see a rematch. Can you imagine that? A rematch between Ohio State and Michigan in the national championship. That would be
in the Natty Championship,
the game of the century.
And Michigan beat them by another 20-plus points. That would be awesome.
Okay, so you don't have to be so disrespectful, first of all. Second,
it would be an awesome game, though. I'm not going to lie to you. It would be an awesome game to see those two play in the national championship together.
Oh yeah, it would be phenomenal, and I would invite everybody over again,
in all honesty,
so that I can drink myself into a small alcoholic coma.
Yeah, but in all honesty, starting in 2024, we could see them play each other in the playoffs because they're going to a 12-team expansion and they're getting rid of the committee. So it's going to be solely based off of conference championships and wins, like in the NFL.
Well, we could have seen them play each other this year had the places been done differently, because it's always 1 and 4 and 2 and 3. That's always how it is. So if Michigan had been somehow ranked first, or somehow ranked 4th and Ohio State first, or Ohio State 3rd and Michigan 2nd, and Ohio State didn't suck so fucking bad, it might have happened.
I mean, I
don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
It's only 1 loss. They don't suck that bad.
No, they don't suck that bad. It was just how much they just shit themselves in the fourth quarter.
It was the entire second half, but I mean,
it was primarily the fourth quarter. But yes, the entire second half. Thank you.
Well, that's what I've been telling people the last 2 years. That's how Michigan's been playing football. They keep it close in the first half, and I think they do it intentionally because they start wearing the defense.
We went to the half with the lead.
Yeah. That's why I said Michigan keeps it close, and then they come out after halftime and then just put their foot down on somebody's throat, and they don't fucking let up.
Well, every time Ohio State plays someone who wants to be even a little bit physical, even if it's the biggest rivalry in all of college football, they just want to shit the fucking bed. Poop the bed. Oh my God, they're hitting us? They can do that?
It's only been 2 years in a row.
I know how
next year when you lose the third year in a row, then you can.
I'll just be on the podcast. Hey, Chris, how you doing?
You're doing it wrong, Connor. You're supposed to go vertically, not horizontal.
No. I'm doing it for attention. Actually,
I'm
doing it for the scarlet, and then I'll paint my face gray and just.
Oh, okay. You're gonna start listening to Black Veil Brides and other emo music,
or I'll just turn on some Nirvana and shh.
Hey, well, I mean, it worked for him.
You want to see me paint my room red? No, that's gonna take you forever. No, it won't. Sorry, that just took a turn. Talking about college football to putting brains in the feeling. I apologize.
The show just went real dark, real quick.
Ohio State makes me suicidal sometimes. I apologize.
No, well, I mean, they're back in the playoffs. They needed USC to lose to get in all honesty, because and even like I was watching ESPN Game Day and it blew my mind Saturday morning because the entire panel, even Herb Street, was saying that Michigan should be ranked number 1, and I'm like, have you guys not watched Georgia play at all this year?
Yeah,
or the last couple of years for that matter. But
Georgia's unfucking stoppable. But I
mean, we'll see.
Jesus.
But I mean, and everybody's talking about Ohio State and Georgia and Michigan. Don't sleep on TCU, man. TCU's got those guys were getting their butts whooped in that championship game.
Out of everyone in the playoffs right now, as much as I am a Big Ten fan, if Ohio State doesn't beat Georgia, which they won't, I would love to see TCU win the playoffs. I would love to see TCU win the national championship because it's the TCU Horned Frogs, and they never do anything. It'd be awesome. This is the first year they made it to the playoffs. I like watching underdogs win. It's fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and out of the four, they're definitely the underdog.
Which is, I mean, part of the reason that Ohio State winning back in 2014 was such a kind of out of the blue thing on our third string quarterback with fucking, honestly, Zeke won us that title. Zeke was the reason we won. Period. You can't argue it. Zeke plus defense equals win.
Well, you know the old saying when it comes to football.
If Zeke is on your side, then go ahead and count it.
No,
oh wait, never mind. Cowboys.
The defenses wins. Yeah, Zeke's kind of become slightly irrelevant this year. I don't know what's going on with him and the with the Cowboys are killing it. I don't know what's going on with him.
Well, I'm not gonna say that Zeke fell off, but he sure as fuck hasn't fell on.
I love sports talk with people that are either not fans or mediocre fans of the sport.
Yeah, welcome to me. I fucking hate the NFL personally.
How do you hate the NFL? Are you one of those guys?
I don't find enjoyment out of it. It's not. I've always found college football to seem a little more competitive, whereas in the NFL, let me put it this way: I'd rather watch unpaid people play their asses off because they know that if they play well enough, they could get paid one day, than to watch people who are already getting paid millions and don't give a fuck. And don't get me wrong, I know that they care. I know that they care, but they don't care like CJ Stroud does. Or because if CJ Stroud plays shit next year and then he doesn't get drafted, what do you think he's going to do in his fourth year with Ohio State? He's going to play his ass off because if he doesn't, he knows he's not going to get fucking drafted or he's never going to play. So they're playing for their spot in the NFL.
But that's going to start going away in college football now that those kids are allowed to sign the NIL deals. And they're coming out of high school getting millions of dollars. Look at Ewers. And now you got the transfer portal, where before in college football, if you transferred, you had to sit a season. Now you can enter the portal and you can go wherever you want and automatically start playing right off the bat.
Yeah.
So
I don't mind the transfer portal. The transfer portal do whatever the fuck it wants. It makes sense to me. If you want to transfer, transfer.
Yeah, no,
you're good enough to be.
That's cool.
If you're good enough to play on a top 10, top 20 team, and you want to go play for Alabama, but right now you're playing for FCS, fucking leave. It makes sense, but we shouldn't be paying college players. We shouldn't. The only reason college players should be getting paid is if I get another NCAA football. Hint, hint.
Oh, yeah, that's coming back. That's coming back.
Is it really?
It was supposed to come back 2023, but it's coming back 2024, I believe.
Let's go, dude. I will be pre-ordering it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That was always that and Madden were like the 2 yearly, and they always came out in October, right around my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So they were perfect for me. I didn't do it. I've been here all night.
Lies. Sorry, I didn't steal anything from the liquor store.
I didn't. I'm drinking Pepsi and Mountain Dew tonight. I'm not even drinking alcohol.
Oh, nice. I'm proud of you. Sober on a Monday. Well done.
Sober Monday. This week, anyways. Next week, who knows?
Man,
maybe I'll be back.
I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not. And I don't drink super often. I drink on the weekends sometimes. But I'm telling you, I feel I'm about to become an alcoholic. It's about the only thing that makes my back not feel like it's going to fall apart into little fucking pieces. This just relaxes my whole body.
Yeah.
I
You,
still
you
can't.
don't. They don't. They didn't give. They didn't give you anything for like pain or anything like that.
You know what they gave me? They gave me an 800 milligram ibuprofen, which is no different than what I take with ibuprofen normally. They were like, you can only
Yeah.
take one. If you take two, you're going to get tummy ulcers and you're going to get a tummy ache and you're going to have to come back here. I'm like, oh. And they gave me 400 milligram naproxen, which is like 4 times the recommended dose for Aleve. And then they gave me Tylenol and a muscle relaxer. And muscle relaxer sounds nice, but really all it does is make me fucking sleepy. It doesn't help with the pain at all. I just don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know how the fuck I herniated 4 discs. How do you? I've heard of people slipping a disc or slipping 2 discs. I've never heard of 4 in 1. I mean, my back is just fucked.
Did you do something like?
I don't know. Like my back's hurt for years, and I've been able to just stick it out. And then my foot started going numb. I'm like, maybe I should.
The shit like that got Jeff put it on the list. You better be careful. You're gonna be living in Mexico next. He said, "Stick it out." Usually, I just stick it out.
Usually, I just stick it out. Something starts sucking. I don't know what the fuck it could be. It might be a coyote. I did put peanut butter on it.
Oh, I don't think you'd want a coyote doing that to you.
But
wait a minute, a coyote? You mean one of the Mexicans that drive other Mexicans across the border?
Listen, I
am that kind of coyote.
I am in El Paso. But yeah, I mean, I'm 25. I got arthritis. I got arthritis in my spine. I don't know how I managed it, but hopefully, I'm looking at like 100% disability. It'd be awesome. Then I just do whatever the fuck I want. Then I can just come on this podcast and be a regular and actually make you guys some fucking money. So you get paid to do fun things.
I would just be happy with the regular co-host at this point.
What do you mean? With having a regular co-host that would
having a regular
Well, I blame Jeff for actually having a life. I blame me for having 3 children.
Well, Jeff, you can't say Jeff has a life when he never leaves his bathroom.
And then I blame Tony because he's 90 and his bedtime is at fucking 5:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah. It's 3:30. He went to bed 3 hours ago. So.
Old bitch.
But no, Tony's working. Yeah, Tony's working, and God knows what Jeff's doing.
Jeff's out touching some little Mexican kid saying, "Oh yeah, I can get you over the border. Just come here." Yeah,
come here, little fella. Mike, I don't know what's going on with Mike. He, he said he was going to be coming back on the show, but he hasn't been back on since. And I was like, all right. And Smoke's always doing something. He's anxious.
Smoke always finds a way to make his way in here. I love listening to Smoke. Smoke will sit in here and he'll chat your ear off.
Yeah, well, that's my guy, man. That's my guy right there, Smoke.
Man, I just enjoy being a part of this, being able to come on here and talk and look at the chatters box, see what people say, and bullshit with you and Jeff, because one, I still haven't gotten a chance to see you since fucking Abercrombie, and 2, because I've never met Jeff other than the podcast, and I guess he's pretty cool for a fucking lollipop guild.
Hey, he's all right.
Tony's black, so he's
motherfucker. Tony's black. Tony and Smoke, they're black, huh? I guess they're all right. Smoke's still. He Saturday night we had to do a name change because out of nowhere that fucker sold me out.
What do you mean?
Fucker sold me out like Lando Calrissian Lando did to Han Solo.
Yep.
Out of nowhere, out of nowhere, he was like, started making fun of me, going, my show, my show, my show. And I'm like, what? Calm down, Judas. Let me get that knife out of my back real quick.
I mean, it is my show.
I heard that, you asshole. God damn,
It's
old man.
my show.
You need your print bigger on the box.
What?
I said, God damn, old man, you need the print to be bigger on the Chatters box for you?
I
heard glasses on everything, and you still like right on it.
I was looking out my window because there was a jet flying around. I was looking at they got F-35s out here. I heard that, you asshole, fucking motherfucker. Tony, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to hear from you. You know, it'd be funnier if you were on the show and I would have said that. But you know, some of us don't go to sleep at 3:00 in the afternoon. I know the nursing home has lights out.
He just had to wake up for the. He just had to wake up for the fourth time to go pee.
Yeah, Tony. They got 35s flat out of Holloman. They do training missions out here. Holloman's where my wife and I did our hot training for our F-16s. But now that we're doing the big old switcheroo and shit, they got F-35s flying out of Holloman doing some training along with the F-16s. Yeah, we get because Holloman's right up the road. We get some airplanes flying over every once in a while. Flew over last night, about shit my fucking pants. I just woke up to fuck.
You know, I'd like to say
we're all gonna die.
Yeah, I would like to say you know you would think you'd get used to that, but
I mean you do, but
well, no, I mean after living down in Charleston, and you know the jets would fly by, or the big I don't know what type of plane it was, but like the big cargo planes or whatever, the transport planes or whatever that would be so goddamn low that it looked like you could reach up to touch the bottom of them.
Yeah, because they had out in Charleston, they had that guard base out there on the out at the fucking main airport in Charleston, right?
Well, we had a Navy base.
Yeah, C-17s is what I thought.
Yeah, the Air Force base, and then there was a Coast Guard, whatever you want to call it there, post base, whatever. It wasn't really a base. Just
a Coast Guard. They just kind of have a house. I think they all share. It's kind of like a frat party.
That's pretty much what it was. It was like 3 buildings, and then they had all their boats.
Nobody fucking knows what they do. Does anybody know how to look at it? Oh yeah. Sorry. Work shit real quick.
No, I remember what it used to be. Yeah, I like I said, I don't know what they were. They're just big ass fucking massive planes that literally looked like they were barely clearing the tree line as they come over my house 4 to 5 times a day. It was insane. But you would think you'd get used to it. I just never.
No, I mean when it's 2:00 in the fucking morning. Salutations to the Coast Guard.
Sons of.
They all don't get enough respect.
They tried to kidnap me.
That's true. They don't get enough respect, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to start respecting them. Now, I'm going to shit on them. I'm going to shit on them all day, but I'll give it to them. They do some pretty badass shit. But other than that, they're all fucking weird. Oh yeah, I'm in the military. Oh really? What branch? Coast Guard. I thought you said you're in the military. What you're telling me is you're a lifeguard? That's not a military job.
What's your job in the military other than taking dead animals off of electric fences that you like to send me pictures of all the time when you lived in Korea?
Oh, me? Fucking, that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
So, at least 2 to 3 times a week, I was getting pictures of videos of some dead critter on an electric fence, and you going, well, guess we got to clean this up.
So, story time. We were out doing a security mission out in Korea. They were in the desert with us. Okay, what? I don't fucking what? Okay, Tony. Lifeguards in the desert. That don't make much sense, but okay.
All right, this is pissing me off.
I'll get better Wi-Fi. Move to your new fucking house and stop complaining about it. It's not our fault.
I don't know if that made it any better or worse. Probably worse. That or I lost Connor. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what he did in Korea or what his job was, but every time I turned around, I was getting pictures or videos of some dead critter on the fence. They were in the desert. Who was in the desert with you, Tony D? What up, Spider-Man? The Coast Guard was in the desert with you? But what is it? Like my technical issues and just killing the conversation. So I'm trying to see what Tony's saying here. It's been a Monday, and this is just continuing into the Monday. I took a fucking 24-foot fiberglass ladder to the face today. That was exciting. First thing this morning. Trying to change lights on the side of the building, and weight shifted on it as I was moving, and it came crashing down and wow, right to the side of my face. So I was done after that for the rest of the day. So it's like whole side of my face is just killing me right now. Fortunately, I didn't bruise or have any black eyes. I think it just kind of spiraled from there. It's just a crazy day at work today. And my back, not my back, but my shoulder is killing me again. So I'm hoping that'll ease up before I fucking move because, yeah. But I should have plenty of help for when I do move. I think I've got like 3 or 4 of my buddies that are going to come help.
All right.
It's going to make life a million times easier.
So anyway, where were we?
I was just talking about how I took a 24-foot fiberglass ladder to the face today.
Ah, idiot.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? First thing in the morning on a Monday.
That's what you get for being a dumbass and not liking black people like Tony. I heard you say it.
Just the ones like Tony. All the other ones are okay. Maybe it's just Tony. I don't.
But you said they were all the same.
No, I didn't. Those were smoke words, not mine.
You motherfucker.
We already have Jeff and Smoke. We've met our racist quota for the show. We don't need any more. So you're gonna have to find a new job.
That's right. Story time, right? Korea, right?
Yeah, we were talking about you and critter control. Look what we got. What the fuck is that?
We were out on this security mission, and the guard shack that we were at, was out in the middle of the fucking woods in Korea somewhere, fucking unknown location. And fucking irritating. Anyway, and we're out there, and they're like, "Yeah, there are rats out at the guard shack. Y'all can have one person sleeping while the other 2 are on guard." And so we would do that little rotation. One person was on guard while 2 people were on guard while one was sleeping, and we could hear the little fucking. I'm like, there really are fucking rats around here. It was like, "Whoa, we found rat traps." So we set up the rat traps, fucking caught one, and the dude was still alive, but the guy who's now part of my squad, fucking grabbed some. He grabbed some. I don't think it was sea wire, but he grabbed some fucking wire, and tied it around this fucking rat's neck. And pulled it tight until it died. And then it hung it from the barbed wire fence, the razor wire or the C wire fence. He hung it from that and then put you said that's enough racism?
Yeah. Let's choose our words very wisely.
He put a sign underneath it in German. And
what's that guy doing now in the civilian world? Oh, he's a serial killer.
Oh no, he's still in with us, but that's why I don't name names.
Yeah. What happened? What happened yesterday? You said working the game was bad for you. What happened? You okay?
Working the game. What game?
Bengals game.
Oh, are you from Ohio? And you're a Michigan fan? Burn in hell. I mean, yeah, look, Chris, you found someone like you.
She's my ex-girlfriend.
Oh shit, my phone's about. Oh no, those are my AirPods. Well, if you're, it's hard for me to like Wolverine fans. I don't know. All right, anyway.
She's a good Wolverine fan like me. Some of us are like
good. You're not a You're not a good Wolverine fan. You're a Satanist, and we all know it.
I don't know about all that, but she's a good Michigan fan. She's a good one.
All that talk about sitting outside the pearly gates with the couches just because you know you'll never be let in because you're out there every weekend sacrificing some fucking goat.
Says the guy who strung up a freaking rat.
I didn't string it up. I just watched it happen and thought it was hilarious.
A word we've used on this show a lot. Guilty by association.
However, I will admit
I'm down, Jeffrey Dahmer.
throwing baby rats at a cinder block wall and watching them explode was hilarious.
I am so glad you finished that. Because you're like, I will admit to throwing babies.
I said baby rats.
I know.
I said baby rats. They were like this fucking big, and I chucked them at the wall. And when you chuck a baby rat at the wall, warning if you're a big PETA person. If you're a big PETA person, sorry. Took the rats and fucking, and when they hit the wall, their innards become their outards.
Drunks fights had to Jesus. A fight over ketchup?
That's blood, dear.
That's them Bengals fans for you. They're all a little special, a little touched in the head.
It touched somewhere else too. Anyway,
Jesus. Maybe I shouldn't have done the show tonight. Maybe I should have just went like and stuck to the plan and not done the show tonight.
Oh shit! Hey, for the record, you're the one who messaged me. Hey, are you down to co-host tonight?
I did message you.
So if you're here to blame anybody about why this show is vulgar, blame yourself. Also, you're asking for no risque jokes, but your normal risque people aren't here. So you need someone.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything about risque jokes.
Shut up, Tony.
I said race. We've already met our racist quota for the show between Jeff and Smoke. We don't need another racist.
Tony,
guy.
the only reason you're on here is so that Glick's show doesn't get shut down for reasons.
No,
for diversity
reasons. You were talking about throwing baby rats or whatever, and PETA getting involved. If they hear you, those
they can try and cancel this show all they want. It's not big enough to get canceled.
Well, those lunatics also said that like the old fashioned like mouse traps and rat traps, the snap ones, were inhumane, and that the humane way to capture and kill rats and mice was to use glue boards.
That's fucking horrible. That's way worse.
You know how they die? When they
starvation.
No, mice, like rodents and stuff, the reason they're always running around like lunatics, like a bunch of little crackheads, because once they stop moving, they can't keep their body temperature up. So that's why they sleep in like huddled up in groups. Yeah, so they basically die of they freeze to death.
Tony, that's not true. I'm here because Glick needs me. I'm his Jesus.
And
we've been over this.
Of course. What?
Hello, young Glick. I can't tell if she's waving. I can just see her body like moving weird.
I have no idea what she's doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
So when I would come across a glue board that had a mouse or a rat or whatever on it,
Tony, you're here for diversity reasons. Sorry.
That was still half alive. I just put another glue board on top of it and lightly applied pressure with my foot until you heard the pop. Basically, their neck breaking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I didn't stomp on them like, oh, let me squish them and watch all this innards go flying everywhere. Fucking Macho Man elbow drop off my truck. Ah!
It was fun.
It's a little demented.
Was it a little fucked up? Yes, it was extremely fucked up. In fact, I feel a little bad about it.
How would you feel if a bunch of giants ran in your house and just started slinging your kids up against walls until they exploded?
I'd be like, you know what? That's fair. They're way bigger than us. We're probably on their grounds.
It's the circle of life. Sorry, I learned it from the
Lion just King. Like, sorry, boys. Sorry, bud.
It's the circle of life.
They're like, if some giant came along and he started burning us with an enormous magnifying glass, it'd be like, shit, this is going to hurt, but I don't blame him. I fucking, what can you do?
You, sir, are the apex predator. You can have your way with me. Do whatever you want.
It's like, I remember my dad, when I was younger, I was fucking peeling the bark off of one of the trees in our backyard just because I was being a fucking idiot kid. And he's like, hey, you know that shit doesn't grow back, right? He's like, what if I made you stand still and I peeled the skin off your body? I'd be like, well, that would really suck. And now I'm looking back on it thinking, that would really suck. But if I was unable to move and I hadn't moved for my entire life and all I did was breathe and take up everybody else's water, you know what? Fair. Fair enough for me.
You might need to see a mental therapist and not a physical therapist.
I already am. They said that that's almost as fucked as my back. Yeah,
I was gonna say you are.
That's why you need me on. You need me on this show, Chris.
Let me go ahead and put on. Let me change my hat here and.
Tony, he hasn't invited me on this show just because you're not here. You're way too tame. He needs me on this show because without me, there's not enough entertainment. He doesn't have enough thoughts in his itty bitty head.
Let me change my title there, Dr. Glick. I got my therapist hat on now.
I'll wait for you to change it to the champ and then pull out the belt.
Let's dive into the psyche of Connor, shall we?
Oh, that's
buckle up, ladies and gentlemen.
That's going to be a 3-episode series.
Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. This is not going to be for the faint of heart.
That could start a whole fucking podcast in and of itself.
Hey, Sasquatch and the Soldier.
Welcome to Sasquatch and the Soldier, Monday Night Soldier's Corner. Today we're going to talk about how many times that Connor wanted to kill his coworkers and how he wanted to do it. Well, this one I wanted to put on meat hooks while still alive and then slowly carve their flesh while listening to their screams. Sorry, this is some Saw shit.
You're still active duty, aren't you?
Listen, you need crazy fucks like me with a gun in their hand. While they're in the military. Once they get out of the military, that's when you take the guns away and you're like, okay, you did your job, buddy. Good. No, away from but guns. And then that's when, we get restless and tired, and that's when, bad things happen. That's why you got to, give them the VA and say, yeah, no, keep coming to this hospital. Do I need it? No, we can't help you. We just need to keep your mind preoccupied. See, where's Tony on this? See, I'm determined that there should be more pranks pulled at the VA. There should. You know what? Maybe we won't get.
I'm gonna regret this.
Nope. Don't ask. I'm backing out of this because
No,
I know
no,
I'll go
no,
for
no,
it.
no, no, no. I'm going to regret asking this, but you brought it up. What kind of pranks should be pulled at the VA? What's going on, Chris? What kind of pranks are you offering? Or are you wanting to bring to the table? Oh my God, I can't get rid of the Twitch bots.
So my favorite one is a classic. This is the one that I came up with,
Lord,
and
Lord, give me strength.
That's to walk in with a handful of M80s into the mental health ward where everyone's got PTSD. Now, if somebody did this to me, I would shit my pants, but I would laugh afterwards. After I had a panic attack and started hitting people. What up, Chris? And started hitting people. Then after it was over and there was like, it was a prank. There's a camera there. There's a camera there. And everyone's crying in a corner going,
What are you guys doing?
Fuck is running around with a K-bar.
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher's just going to jump out of a closet at the psych ward at the VA and be like, I got punched, guys.
Well, my buddy said that it would be good. And this is a guy who's getting removed for his own reasons. Anyway, he mentioned that it would be even funnier if you got a louder boom. So if you did like an empty pipe bomb that didn't have frag in it.
So like a concussion grenade?
Yeah. So like the pipe bomb goes off, so it's super loud and it makes a big explosion, but there's no frag in it, so it doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah,
so
but
it's just a
hurt people.
No. See, you people are just so close-minded.
Why don't you just throw it? Instead of making a goddamn bomb, just throw a flashbang in there? Doesn't it give you the same effect?
Flashbangs they're not as cool. They're not as fun.
My level of expertise with flashbangs and concussion grenades doesn't go any farther than Call of Duty, and I know how frustrating and aggravating they are on Call of Duty.
My personal favorite is to hide a 240, which is a machine gun, with blanks inside of the closet in the VA psych ward. And then as people are walking in for the day, you just and then everybody loses their fucking minds and you walk up like, gotcha. With the fucking, it's funny. It's funny because people will cry in fear.
Seriously.
Sorry. I mean, you can't say that it wouldn't be at least even a little bit funny. Stop.
Next thing you tell me, your next prank is running into Sandy Hook with two assault rifles with blanks in it and just going bah, 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 bah. Just kidding. They're not real.
You thought it was a do-over, you idiots. Welcome to the sequel. I'm just kidding. They're not real. They're rubber duckies. Oh shit. Yeah. No. Man, Tony went away, and I think he would find this funny. Either that, or he's just in the background thinking to himself, "Fuck these fucking motherfucker! I can't believe that I ever been a part of this fucking show. It's fucking crazy." Hell no, no.
Yeah, I knew the rabbit hole I was going down. And I knew better. But
the thing is, the rabbit hole goes deeper. I have a line where I cut myself off or other people because my mind's continuing to go down. It's just the other parts of this cause death and destruction and pain and agony. And it's like there's a point where you got to stop and realize you're speaking to the public here. You're giving them just a taste of what we think about.
Connor.
If you give them the full meal, then we have problems.
Connor.
Yes.
Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up.
I'm trying to figure out what you just said, but it was probably. I appreciate all that you do for this show, Connor. Thank you for getting us this sponsor that's obviously not a bot.
Those were exactly my words.
I assumed so. You're welcome.
That is verbatim.
What's up, motherfucker?
Verbatim. That's exactly what I said.
I just don't know what you would do without me, Chris. Oh, it's Monday. I've got nothing to do. I guess I'll drink. Or I can hop onto the show with Connor and then be 6 beers deep after 2 minutes.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you want to know why Glick drinks on the show? Have you seen my co-host? Have you heard my co-host? Have you?
I hold it like a badge of honor, Chris.
I had to start writing a sequel, a follow-up to the first book I haven't even finished, All the Reasons Glick Drinks, just to dedicate one book to this podcast and all of my merry band of idiots.
Glick's Chris is just sitting there after a podcast. Dear diary. Today, Connor talked about throwing rats up against the wall and watching their insides become their outsides. Then he talked about murdering people at the VA. Delete. He talked about making people think they were going to get murdered and saying there's a camera there and camera there as if it was a joke. Delete. The NSA can see this.
Trust me, this is my FBI agents that have been watching me are finally like, we got something good here. You know? Finally, my FBI agents that are in charge of watching me have stopped killing themselves out of boredom.
It's all fun and games until CID shows up at my door and fucking arrests me because I said some silly shit.
Okay, for the civilians in the room, what's CID?
It's the equivalent of like NCIS for the Navy.
The criminal investigation department, something like that.
Yeah.
Look at that! I'm good with the alphabet letter.
Federal Bureau of Incest. I mean, investigations.
That's located in Alabama, and they have a station in West Virginia. Somebody the other day commented on one of my I don't know who was on Snapchat or Instagram or something. It was like, oh, I could have swore you're an Alabama fan. I said, what?
I would rather kill myself.
I said, what the hell gave you that idea? I said, first and foremost, I have more than 3 teeth in my head, and I've never impregnated a family member, so I'm not qualified to be an Alabama fan.
No, you're not. Said, yeah, I woke up this morning and made sure I brushed my tooth.
Toofuses. My toofers.
Oh, nope, just my one tooth. I only got one. But I tell you what, it's pearly brown.
Tony's an Alabama fan. Better be careful.
What an idiot. Yeah, how's it going for you this year, you douche?
Oh, God. He's going to comment, how many do you guys got? How many of you won?
How many times have you made it to the playoffs? How many national championships do you have? Oh, yeah? How's your record with Clemson?
Ouch.
I mean, not that our record with Clemson.
I was going to say, you guys.
But I never claimed to be the greatest team in the world, like Alabama does, and like ESPN claims that they are. I hope that Alabama becomes a losing franchise. I hope that one day Ohio State plays Alabama during the regular season and they're super hyped up.
They do. 2024, I think.
I will be happy to watch Alabama shit the bed worse than Ohio State did against Michigan this year. Oh. So, Chris?
So, Connor?
What's new? I heard that things are going well for you in your life based off of the last podcast that I didn't get to finish because thank you, work. Thank you for making me show up to work when there's nothing to do and we just sit around for hours watching other people do shit. And then, sorry. Anyway, what's new with you, Chris? Before I kill myself.
No, Connor, please go on another
No.
hate-fueled tirade about the military.
No. I haven't gotten my med board papers yet. I can't say all the things I want to. In fact, I probably went entirely too far, and I'm going to need you to edit that out.
We don't have any
You can-
editing. I don't know how to edit.
You can put it back
audio or
in
anything like
after I'm out.
I don't know how to edit audio or anything like that. So
Well, I'm going to need you to work on that.
what's
shit.
done is done.
Well, fuck.
Well,
I promise, for the record, I promise that I am not going to hurt anyone other than myself. And that it'll be accidental, probably. Unless work keeps going the way that it is. But anyway, what's new with you, Chris?
Oh, as we talked Saturday night, I did get approved Friday for my new place, which I'm so excited for. So I went Friday and dropped my deposit. I get my lease signed and move in on the weekend in 2 weeks, weekend of the 16th. That's going to be a crazy weekend. I definitely will not be here for the show because Saturday I'm moving in. I'm also supposed to be going to see Rumspringer Saturday night.
So what you're telling me is that when you're doing all that stuff, it's going to be my show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Crystal Thoughts of Connor.
I'm going to deny everybody access to this show when I'm not here.
Don't do that. Jeff and I have a good damn time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday the 17th, there will be no show because I cannot
Oh,
leave
and
Connor.
it's the 17th?
Yeah.
Oh, the 17th is when my Christmas leave starts. Boy, I'll be off. Speaking of starting on the 17th through January 3rd, I will be able to be on here a little more often. Give me time to it'll give me time to actually plan out when the show is happening because I'll be on leave. So I won't have to go into the depression of where I work. But okay.
But no, I am super excited about getting that place because I mean we're more than doubling the size of where we're at now, and the girls are going to kind of have their the third bedroom is upstairs, and that's all that's upstairs is just that bedroom. So they're going to kind of have their little, kind of like a little private spot for themselves. They can kind of get away from everybody. The benefit of 2 bathrooms. Oh my God, I cannot wait to have a second bathroom.
You only have 1 bathroom? Oh boy.
Yeah, and it sucks.
Ooh boy.
But like I said, just the size, and there's nothing wrong with the neighborhood I live in. I like the neighborhood. I like my neighbors and stuff like that. But this is just a little bit nicer, a little bit newer. So I got a little patio area where I'll be able to get me a smoker and a grill. Actually, I'm probably going to get me a smoker and maybe like a hibachi grill thing or something.
A hibachi grill?
Yeah, one of them flat top grills, you know what I'm talking about?
one of the fucking yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Why would you want one of those?
Why not? I can do pancakes on that bitch. I can do bacon and eggs and I can do all kinds of shit on there.
You know what else you can make pancakes,
burgers,
bacon, and eggs and burgers on? Well, I mean, burgers you want to do on a grill. But you know what else you can put on you can do that also in a pan.
Yeah, but why would I do that when I got like one of them little flat top grills and I can go outside and it's nice out and drink a beer and...
Well, then put your skillet on your normal grill.
I don't want to. I want one of them flat top grills. They're cool.
Oh, that's fine. You can keep being dumb.
You sound real fucking judgy. Just let me live my best life over here. Let me live my best life, Connor.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's what I was going to say. You mentioned on Saturday, again, because I was watching the podcast this morning. You mentioned on Saturday that people were kicking you while you were down. And I got to say, I think that I would rather be kicked while I was down than kicked while I was on my way up.
I don't remember saying that, but
you did because you were talking about you were mentioning how things are finally starting to look up because it felt like you were getting kicked while you were down and all that.
Oh
and,
yeah.
and you know, it seems like such a common phrase, like, "Oh yeah, you're kicking me while I was down." And you know what? If I'm already down, sure, kick me, fuck it. But if I'm trying to stand back up and you kick me down, boy, we're gonna have fucking problems. I think you ought to think about that, Chris. Or have you ever been standing up and you feel like you're on cloud nine and then somebody just kicks you right in the kneecap and makes it fall backwards?
Yeah, no, that's what we were talking about. We've talked about that before on the show. You know, every time life has a funny way of every time you start to take 10 steps forward, you get that kick in the dick, knocks you back 20 steps, which is not how I'm thinking. The last year has been a real eye opener, a real awakening, so to say. And as Jody reminds me all the time, I'm new Chris, not old Chris. So it's just it feels good to finally, after the last 5 years and everything that's been going on or whatever, to finally feel like I'm somewhat back in control and I'm getting back to almost the spot I was when I was in Charleston. So, you know, I got a really good job. I like my job. I like my company. I got the kids now, getting this new place and everything like that. And just a lot of good things going on.
I can tell a difference. I wanted to mention that, like, you definitely seem better coming from someone who's not great mentally. You seem better mentally. You seem like you're in a better place. Like you have more confidence and you have more, a little more charisma. Like you've always been very outgoing and willing to put yourself out there. And I mean, I've obviously been watching. I'm always watching. When watching you over the last couple of years since you left Abercrombie and seeing some of the things that have been going on in your life. And I just think it's good to see you moving, if not at your highest point, moving in the direction of being more confident, being happier with yourself, and moving in the right direction and giving less fucks about what other people think. I want to let you know I'm proud of you for that.
No, thank you.
Fucking watching you drink a little bit less is also pretty cool.
Yeah, I was, you know, that unfortunately has always been a crutch for me. You know, a lot of times, and go get one. They're amazing. Don't judge me.
Click gets a manicure and pedicure. I want a manicure and pedicure. You shut up, you judgmental Brian.
They're freaking amazing. They feel great.
I've never had one, but
and the little Asian ladies that do them, they're always so supportive.
they seem like they're supportive in English and assholes in Taiwanese or whatever the fuck things.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of the same thing with like the German language. It's a very scary language and very aggressive, even when they're being nice.
One day I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna go get like a mani-pedi, and I'm gonna put Google Translate on my phone with the audio button turned on, and I'm just gonna have my AirPods in. Like, oh,
I used Google Translate all the time when we worked at Abercrombie with the truckers.
Why?
Because a lot of them didn't speak English.
That's not your problem.
Yeah, I know, but it just made my life a lot easier. I used it when I worked. I originally got it when I worked down in Charleston for Orkin, because I had a lot of customers that were Asian or Middle Eastern or Russian or whatever. I mean, and it just made everybody's lives easier.
Yeah,
because their English was okay, but it wasn't great, and obviously I didn't speak any of their languages, Mexicans and stuff like that. So we would use that, and we could talk back and forth, and you know, figure out what was going on, or I could tell them what I was going to do and everything else. So. Now Google Translate or an app like that is amazing. It makes everybody's life easier. I'm not going to be that guy that's going to be like, you're in America, so you need to speak my language. You need to speak Americanese if you're in my land, foreigner. So why not make life a little bit easier for everybody?
I prefer to be a curmudgeonly old racist American. I'm kidding. That's obviously sarcasm.
You heard it here, folks. You hear that, CID?
Oh, CID won't do shit about it, but my first sergeant will tell me that that's EO and that I'll get fucking.
You hear that,
Yeah.
Jag?
Jack.
Jag. I don't know.
Oh, Jag.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Bunch of lawyers or something, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
I know,
Jag
TV
is
show.
Jag is the they're military lawyers. They're actually all pretty good people.
Well, that's different. You're Mexican, Brian.
Brian's Mexican.
No, he's not. He just looks Mexican.
Brian's got a white ass name for a Mexican. Dick has a problem with men and golden delicious. What?
Huh?
Could I get the Mr. Macy's whole pack?
The what?
The Mr. Macy's whole pack of Fortnite.
Do you have any V-Bucks?
Yeah, for lots of people.
How do you have a lot of V-Bucks? You better not be out there buying V-Bucks.
No, I'm not. I just play a lot now. I
Okay.
have it's 2,100 V-Bucks, and I have 4,400.
There's no way you have 4,400 V-Bucks. Hold on one second. You didn't buy it.
Oh Lord, I'm not ready for that. Yeah, my kids, my oldest son, the other day was playing on my PlayStation, and I got a notification from PSN that said that we spent like $27. I'm like, the fuck is this? And yeah, a kid bought like 2 games. I'm like, how the fuck are you buying? Are you buying games? But yeah, I'm not.
No, that's
Fortnite's not a fucking thing. Oh, Chris, you're back. I thought I was excited. It was my show for a minute, but yeah, no, fuck all that. Did he really get V-Bucks? Did he buy them, or did he really earn them?
No, sure enough, that kid had 4,400 fucking V-Bucks. I don't know how, but I gotta check my bank account, make sure he's not out there buying V-Bucks.
Joke's on you, Dad. He got a credit card in your name without you knowing. Yeah, Dad, I got 55 million V-Bucks.
You say that, but his mom did that to me after we split up.
Oh. Why the fuck did they leave this goddamn door open?
Okay, here we go. Technical difficulties, 4 days.
Who, me?
I don't know if it's on my side or Connor's side.
It sure as fuck ain't my side.
Do. Yeah, so yeah. Anyways. Yeah, you said about a credit card. But it happened to me. His mom got my ass. Thankfully, it was a small limit, and thankfully, Capital One was fantastic when I filed the fraud thing. But I didn't wind up having to pay it back or anything like that. But still aggravating, still frustrating as all hell. At the end of the day, I don't have a problem with men cold and delicious tan. Really, Brian? So descriptive.
Glick, are you laughing at your own jokes again?
I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Glick, can you not hear me?
Or if it's him that's having all the issues.
If you can hear me, give a thumbs up, Brian.
I don't know. I don't know if it's you that keeps glitching out or if it's me that keeps glitching out because
It's probably you, but my connection is perfect as per usual.
My connection is perfect. I mean, I literally have my phone on right now. My hotspot, my phone.
That's a nice watch you got on there, Chris. Did you get it from the douche store?
I don't know. Ask your mom. She bought it for me.
You fuck my mom?
I didn't say that.
That's kind of gross.
You just assume that? I didn't say that. You just assume that.
That's usually where the jokes go. I mean, if you want that, then I mean that's on you, but you're kind of nasty.
Brian with a thumbs up.
See, thank you, Brian.
I'm going to do this and see if this helps at all. Reload. Yeah, I have no idea if that helped at all or not, or if it just completely fucked everything up. I don't know. These technical difficulties are getting. What the fuck is that? Chat with us. Who do you want me to chat with? Oh, StreamYard apparently wants to chat with me. I don't know. A thing popped up. It was like, chat with me. Who gave her a manicure and a pedicure? Who? You and Manny Petties, man. Just go get one. You're clearly obsessed with them. Just go get one. They're amazing. I haven't had one in a long time, but I have gotten them before. And they are nice. It's very relaxing, very soothing, if you will. Makes you feel all pretty and stuff.
Good heavens. My kid freaking out because he doesn't know when the library closes and we have to take the books back today. And I'm just like, I don't know what fucking time the library closes. He's like, well, maybe if I ask Alexa. I was like, well, Alexa's not going to know what time the fucking library closes. On Fort Bliss, and he, oh, dude,
chill out, dude. Well, I mean, they have a drop box. You can drop the books off.
Oh, fuck. Fuck you, Chris. I need a minute.
I've been there before. I know that feeling all too well. Yeah, foot massages are great too. I haven't done that in a long time. I've actually been thinking about scheduling myself a little as gay as it sounds, but it is a little me day, a little pamper day for myself. Go get a massage, a little mani pedi, get my hair did. By that I mean go get a haircut and get my beard trimmed, but but there's nothing wrong with guys doing that. We deserve to be pampered and spoiled every once in a while too. A lot of guys, mainly one who's on the show with me from time to time, Tony D, would probably not admit it because I'm a man and I don't do that. Not gonna catch me getting my nails and toes. He's dead. But it's very relaxing, dude. It's good for your soul. It's also good for your mental health. Just to take a day. I just haven't done it in a very long time. I don't think I've done it since I've been back home to Ohio, to be honest with you. It's been a lot longer than that since I've actually had an actual massage, but again, working in the line of work I worked in, when I worked down in Charleston, I had customers who owned nail salons and whatever you want to call them. Dude, I am really thinking about going to a chiropractor just to have them realign me, dislocate me, whatever they need to do to make my back feel better, make my shoulder feel better. Right now I got too much other shit on my plate, but once everything settles down, I think I am gonna go see a chiropractor just to See if they can realign everything and pop me all back into place and all that jazz. Um, um,
Oh,
oh,
fuck me. God damn.
you okay there, buddy?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I took a deep breath and something popped in my back, and then I felt like I couldn't fucking breathe.
Well, let's be honest. We all know what you did. You ran back to the bathroom and changed your tampon because you're acting like a real pussy right now.
You can eat my fucking asshole, bro. I would.
Nom,
If there's
nom,
no
nom.
way to relieve this pain, man, I'm just
No,
telling you,
hey,
I'll
I'm only
figure
fucking
out
with you.
what to
Trust
do
me.
with my pussy.
As a guy with a bad back, and I know the pain that I go through when my back goes out, and walking around like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and every breath I take, I'd rather throw myself out a window than breathe. Yeah.
Oh man, dude. They're talking about. All I did was lean back in my chair. They're talking about like whether or not they're trying to figure out whether or not there's any sort of like surgery that's going to be viable to actually help me, or if it's going to do more damage than it would do good. And I'm just sitting here like, dude, I don't fucking know. But if you're not going to give me surgery, you better give me some fucking oxycodone or something, some hydrocodone. I can't fucking. When it gets so bad that I can't sleep at night because I've slept through pain before, man, I just this pain is something else. I don't normally bitch and gripe too much about being in pain, but fuck, dude, I can't handle this. This shit fucking sucks. Oh, that's a very good idea. You should do that walk straight like a normal person, and that walk like a
And not
normal
like
person.
Yeah, no, I was talking about me going to a chiropractor and having them straighten me out and align me and all that shit.
I would go to a chiropractor. I would go to an acupuncturist. The only thing that I won't do is them fucking epidural cortisone shots.
Yeah, acupuncture is pretty cool, man. I've done it once, and it's a pretty wild experience.
I might be willing to try acupuncture, but they keep telling me because they mentioned like, yeah, sometimes we do epidural cortisone shots, and you've had kids, you know what epidural is. And so what they do is they bend you over and they stick a fucking a needle in between your fucking vertebra and inject your spine with cortisone. It's a steroid, and it's supposed to help out with the pain, but you have to go once a week. And they're like, sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't do anything. I'm like, why the fuck would I subject myself to getting a shot in my spine once a week if it's not going to do anything? I'd rather just have surgery and you paralyze me from the waist fucking down. Be rolling around looking like Joe fucking Swanson. Later, I don't know what you did with my cookie jar, but I swear if it's on the top shelf, I'm going to murder you.
I knew you could do that voice for some reason. That's why I started laughing. I just knew it was going to happen. Joe.
Later, I'm a paraplegic. You know I can't reach the top shelf. Oh, heaven.
Oh,
What should I do?
Joe was one of my favorite characters on that show.
Joe's always a great character. Him and Stu.
Patrick Warburton, who does his voice.
Oh, he's wonderful.
I love that dude.
Poison, the poison for Cusco. The poison that's designed specifically to kill Cusco. That poison. Yes, crowd. That poison.
He did that. He was in the Tick, and that shit was fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's one of those Mondays, ladies and gentlemen.
Chris, I need to do some research or something on if we're gonna do these Monday night shows. I need to come up with some like current events so that we don't just sit here and talk about my poor mental health.
I mean, that's a current event.
That's a current event, but I just need a spinal decompression. I just need a spinal nitroglycerin injection.
Tell your boyfriends to stop compressing your spine, and you'll be all right.
God damn.
Fucking
Stop going over to Brian's house, Chris.
Well, what do you want me to do? He keeps asking me to come back.
What do you want me to do? I'm a sucker for a hairy asshole.
I'm a sucker for a short, fat Mexican. What do you want me to do?
I'm a sucker for a quarter in the ass. You're a sucker for a hairy asshole. What can you do?
Anyway, well, that's why I make Jeff go out and drink beer for dick money.
What are you doing?
Sucking beer for dick money?
I think you said that backwards.
No, I said
think
what
I did.
meant what I said.
I think I've made my point clear.
No, it's just usually most Mondays, man. Like I said, I've just been kind of just ever since getting smacked in the face with a ladder this morning. I've just been kind of like, fuck today.
Oh no, I got hit in the head with a ladder. I got hit in the head with a missile. Shut up, pussy.
I'm no expert. I'm no missileologist or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure if you got hit in the head with a missile, there'd be nothing left of you. Unless you walked into one that was.
Funny story. That's exactly what happened. I was launching out of jet while we were it was like fucking 20 below, and snow on the ground, and I slipped a little bit. I went to catch my footing and smacked my head on the on one of the fins of an AIM-9 missile. And I grabbed my headset, put it back on, and when I put it back on, I brought my hand down, and I was like, "Oh, my hand's red." And I looked at the snow beneath my feet, and there was blood on the snow. I was like, that's good.
Severe head trauma. That explains a lot.
Oh, yeah. No, I got like four TBIs, 3 or 4 TBIs now. While I was in Korea, we were walking up a hill, and I slipped. But it wasn't just that I slipped. I was slipped while I had this big land nav post in my fucking hand. And these things are fucking 2x4s. And the fucking thing went straight into the ground, and I just landed square on it with my cheekbone, and it knocked me the fuck out. So there's TBI number 2. And then when I was 16, I dropped a battery on the ground off my countertop, and then I bent over to reach down and grab it. And nobody mentioned to me that you should probably take a step away from the counter before you bend over towards the counter. So anyway, the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the floor. And I didn't know what I was doing on the floor. I thought I was looking for a battery. My mom was like, hey, lay down. Why am I laying down?
Yeah. Why am I laying down? What the hell is going on?
I feel like I just took a nice little nap. Can I get up now? I'm not tired anymore. I do feel like I have to throw up, but I'm not tired. Don't be jealous just because I refuse your knob. Oh,
Kingsley Baratheon will not be refused.
Brian, are you claiming that you're the top in this relationship?
He's too short to ride this ride.
Are you the little horny chihuahua?
He's too short to ride this ride.
He's just a horny chihuahua on the back of a Doberman. That's all. Hump in the air instead of the person. Was it good for you? You never did anything. I had a good time.
Yeah. 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 See, look. No, it's just, I should have. Nice try, People's Bank. Never even heard of you. Let me click that link and see what it does.
Uh-oh.
People's Bank. We've detected a fraud alert on your account. Click here to find out more. Okay. We'll see what that is. It's probably my fucking son buying 9 million V-Bucks. Back there, out there. I don't know how the hell he wound up with so many. That reminds me, I am gonna. But he can't buy anything because I have one of those passcodes or whatever it is for the Xbox. So it's not like he can buy anything without it. Oh, shit. Nope. No Xbox purchases. We're good. We are good. Except for the kids fighting in the background. Because Cash is annoying the girls while they pretend to pack their room. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? The alpha. King Glick Baratheon. This has been a shitty show tonight, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? I'm going to give it another half hour, and I'm going to end it. I'm going to put it out of its misery. Just wasn't feeling it tonight. At all. In any way, shape, or form. One of those Mondays.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. Love my children. I have to remind myself of that fairly often.
That bad?
I know for a fact that I love at least one of the three of them.
Well.
30%
1 out of 3.
passing grade. That's how I got through high school.
I don't think 30% is a passing grade.
That's not what my math teacher told me.
Okay. Numbers are not a strong point for you.
She said, if you can get a 30%, that I will make sure that you don't have to come back to this class this next year. And guess what happened? I got a 30%. And I didn't have to go back. God love that woman.
That sounds like my senior English teacher. How that woman was still alive at 950 years old, I'll never know. But she told me because she could not stand me. She's like, if you do four speeches, I'll pass you, and you never have to come back here the rest of the year. It was the only class I had in my senior year. I was like, you're going to let me get up in front of the class and talk. Bet.
Hey, it's better than letting me come up in front of the class and talk.
Well, I'm sure when you were 18, you weren't quite in the military, so you weren't as mentally disturbed as you are now.
True. If anybody, and I mean anybody, allowed me into their I'm putting that back. If anybody from any school invites me to come speak at their school, they're making a mistake. So anyway, we were there in the deserts, and I just started blasting.
We were in the jungle. We were surrounded by Nazis in the Charlie.
We were surrounded by the Nazis, the Viet Cong, and North Koreans.
25. Wrong wars. The Cubans were coming from our backside, and that's not a typical Brian Friday night.
Man, that wasn't a back problem. I hit my funny bone. Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, no, but no, that's what she told me. And I agreed to it, and then she was like, "All right." So I, as in me, she said, "You can pick one subject. The other three subjects I'm going to pick, and two of them are going to be impromptu, and basically, what I tell you is what you have to go up and do a 5-minute speech on."
5 minutes, easy.
Yeah. Well, she did one on butter, and I was up there for like 25 minutes, and she kept telling me I was done, and I just kept going.
Nope, you wanted this. You wanted this. I'm
Yeah.
going.
You wanted this.
Chris, the bell rang 10 minutes ago. Nobody's here.
There's another class coming in. We'll continue this.
No, Chris.
So as I was saying, Betty
Chris,
Crocker.
It's the end. It's the end of the day. This is detention. Ah, sweet. I still have an audience. Somebody's a little attention whore, aren't they?
I host a podcast. Hello.
It's my show. Oh, jeez.
It's my show, and I do everything. Get on your knees and bow down to the great Glick, you peasants.
You people don't do anything. Hey, Connor, can you hop in on and co-host or no?
What do you mean by you people, Connor? Who you calling you people, Connor?
Do I have to say it?
Jeff, the lollipop killed.
There's midgets. There's
Daisy. Daisy.
where are the white women at?
Choose your words. You know who I haven't seen since I beat his ass last week in fantasy football? I haven't seen Golf Hawk. I don't know. I haven't seen Golf Hawk. I have a dreadful fucking fantasy football team.
I must say, although the Chattersbox is currently full of Brian, the Chattersbox has been really quiet today. I don't know if it's just because it's a Monday night and people are actually doing shit, or
I think it's just been a Monday for everybody today because it seems like everybody I talked to was just having a Monday.
Oh, yeah. We don't talk about Monday. No, no, no. We don't talk about Monday.
And I know, Lord, I know I had, like I said, I know I just, that's just, I mean, it wouldn't even been that bad if it was like in the middle of the day or at the end of the day, but first thing this morning, just crack. I'm done. I'm 10 minutes into my shift.
I'm just tired of going to work when nobody's doing anything and they make us sit around and do fucking nothing and then bitch at us when we're doing nothing. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, nobody's told us anything. They're like, well, why aren't you doing something? I'm like, what is there to do? Not good. No names. Then what are we supposed to do? We'll figure something out. Sweep the goddamn floor or do something. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, piece of shit.
What do you do now that you're stateside? What's your actual job?
So I am what we call a spicy janitor.
What? A spicy janitor? What are you wearing? A fucking Speedo?
No, you're thinking wrong kind of spicy. I'm full of depression, caffeine, nicotine, and hate. But I'll clean the shit.
Every blue-collared worker in America.
But I'll clean the shit out of your floors.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that just sounds like every blue-collar worker in America right now.
While figuring out in my head how to best kill everybody in there.
No, prank.
Yeah, in a prank way, right? Ha! You're all dead. There's a camera there. There's a camera. All right, get up, you pussy.
It's a flesh wound.
Dude, you stabbed him in the heart. Ah, a live person. Much better.
It's just a flesh wound. Get up.
It's like the College Humor Bad Man series where he's like, yeah, I'm above killing people. And then he like grabs the fucking Uzi and shoots 6 guys. It's like, what are you doing? You just told us that you don't kill people. It's like, oh, sometimes I fight bad guys, and they just get so tuckered out from fighting.
That shit was funny as fuck. That college humor Batman was so damn funny.
They have to take a nap afterwards.
Especially when what's her face stabbed him and Bane was there.
Yes, how does it feel to have 9 hot inches penetrating your body? Nothing. All jokes aside, I'm actually losing a lot of blood here. Apple cinnamon bread. See, I was told it was banana bread, which I hate. I will eat the fuck out of some banana. Why the fuck does she keep making food? Like, I know I have to. I know I have cinnamon. Apple cinnamon bread, you autistic fuck.
Yeah, I know. But you said you don't like banana nut bread?
Yeah, I don't like banana nut bread. I don't like bananas and nuts in my mouth.
That's the first time you've ever said that in the same sentence.
False. I like quarters in my ass. I don't like anything else.
I just fart. What do your farts smell like tonight, Brian? Welcome to Brian's Fart Corner, where he describes his farts. And
well, tonight I had Salisbury steak, so I'm kind of getting a mushroomy, oniony flavor. Oh God! But I don't even remember what we were talking about. How much I want to kill myself and other people. No, we ended that near the beginning.
No, we've never ended it. It's never ended. It's just we take slight determents or detour away from it. Words are hard.
Words are hard.
Do a little slight detour away from it, but then we always come right back around.
See, because you keep mentioning things that remind me how bad I want to kill people.
Well, Connor,
it's not my fault they're alive in my AO.
Sometimes in life we get urges. And to satisfy those urges, we just have to go through. You know the old saying, curiosity killed the cat.
Well, that's my point, is I'm trying to be curiosity in that situation.
But satisfaction brought him back. So you can be the cat that's curious, and then,
No, I don't want to be the curious cat. I want to be curiosity to the cat. Ooh, banana bread. Or apple cinnamon bread, sorry.
Oh. You just get a cream pie?
I wish. Where's Jeff? Where's Jeff when you need him?
Oh, God. Jeff will be like, well, this one time in Cancun, 10 years ago, I was at a club, and there was these 45 girls there, and I had to pleasure all of them all by myself.
But for some reason, they all had penises.
It's not the first time this happened, but after accidentally engaging for 4 hours, I realized, holy shit, these are a bunch of dudes.
Triple R in his house.
It's time to play the game. Fucking Salisbury steak. I haven't had that since chow. Oh, dude, I love some Salisbury steak. Smells like smoked barbecue chicken and curry. That just sounds like it would be painful.
I will suck the fart out of your asshole, Brian. That sounds delicious.
I really wish I had a rewind button because there's so many things on this podcast that I've never wanted to hear in my life. And that's one of them. Brian, I just want you to know I'd suck that smoked chicken and curry rice fart right out your asshole with a plastic straw, because fuck them sea turtles.
Nah, you don't use a straw. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to talk to you weirdos about. You guys actually like you guys actually like the turtles enough to not go out.
You
and
really do watch the
individually-
podcast, don't you?
Yes.
That's what
You
Mondays are
have-
going to be from now on. Mondays are going to be the podcast weekly recap, where you come on here with me and we recap the week's shows prior.
I can do that with you. I will be more than happy to do that with you. So first things first. If you see a turtle and you don't put some sort of man-made product on them before you walk away, you deserve to burn in hell.
Wait a minute. If you don't,
Mhm.
Okay. So what's the problem here? Because that's what we said we do. That's what I was doing on the show.
You need to intentionally put the beer rings on the turtles.
Oh, you want me to kill the turtles?
No, I just want you to make them handicapped for the rest of their life due to man-made products. Because
No,
it's
I'm
funny.
not going to do that. I like the turtles.
Fuck the turtles.
I like the turtles. They're cool. That's my favorite character.
You're
Finding
not even
Nemo.
allowed to touch them. Every time you go on some sort of cruise or
No,
excursion,
you're not allowed to touch animals because of the things that you do to them. Much
Okay.
like why we call Jeff the Chupacabra.
Okay, I may be many things. Slightly gay being one of them. But bestiality is not one. And I refuse to take such things from a Wolverine fucking heathen.
You are. Dost thou protest much?
What you said, you like my barbecue chicken.
That's what it sounds like to me.
I would suck
No,
that
we have
barbecue
to-
chicken out.
We
But
have
if
to
you eat
protect the
Taco Bell,
turtles.
I will be nowhere near you. What the fuck do the turtles do for us? I want to know.
They're just cool, man. They're fun to watch.
You know what else is fun
They're
to watch?
adorable.
Turtles slowly die from asphyxiation.
No, I honestly I shouldn't expect any less from the guy who's throwing babies up against a concrete wall. So
Baby rats, all right? They're not humans. Their lives don't matter.
we took the babies and we just slung them up on the wall. Okay, that's weird.
So that was an interesting story time. Connor, you're banned from the show. Connor, if you ever do a story time ever again, it has to be approved by the group prior. So anyway, we were at this pet store and I started blasting, right?
Oh, I was waiting for this story. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, where's this going? He started blasting. What was he just like going around fucking everything that was there, shoving gerbils up his ass? What's going on?
And Cujo gets it. And Henry gets it. And Fido gets it. And that stupid cat from down the street gets it. I fucking hate cats. I hate them all.
I'm not a big fan of cats myself.
Although I
They're
did
just
see a
little
sad video.
Four-legged assholes.
I did see a sad but slightly funny video the other day of a dog getting hit by a car. The only reason that it was funny was because it like went over the car, and when it hit the other side, it like landed on its feet like a cat and then walked away. If it had died, it would have been extremely sad. But because it walked away, it's kind of like the movie Elf, but dog version.
Wait. It's kind of like the movie Elf, but dog version.
Yeah, you've seen the movie Elf where he gets run over by the taxi and then he walks away.
Not intentionally. I try not to watch that movie. That is a terrible fucking movie.
Well, it's okay to be a sinner, I guess.
I'm sorry, Will Ferrell's kind of hit or miss with me. Not a
I'm
big
sorry
Will
that
Ferrell
I'm
fan.
sorry that you're a fucking Grinch, okay? It's not my problem.
I don't know. I'd rather just watch the single greatest Christmas movie of all time over and over again,
I swear to God.
rather than watching Elf. Yes, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Deal with it. And The Christmas Story should be banned.
Yes.
I
I
fucking
agree
hate
with
that
I
goddamn
agree
movie.
with the second half of that statement.
I
Die
hate
Hard
that
is not
movie.
a fucking Christmas movie. End of story.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It takes place during Christmas, but it does not revolve around Christmas, i.e., it is not a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie. It's centered around Christmas, and even gets Hans a gift.
No. It's centered around Christmas time. It is not centered
Time,
around the
Christmas
focus of.
party. There was Christmas music. There
It
were
is
even
not
gifts.
centered
There was
around the
even
idea of
gifts.
Christmas. It is centered around the fact that it is Christmas time.
It's
It
a
is
Christmas
not
movie.
centered around Christmas.
It's a Christmas movie.
If you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then I'm sorry, but you're dumb. And
And
you
the new
can take
movie-
your
the new
you
movie
can
that
take
just
your
came out-
extra chromosome somewhere else.
The new Christmas movie that just came out is going to be fantastic too. Violent Night. It's got Santa.
See, that sounds like a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie. Santa kicks a bunch of bad guys' ass because they try to ruin Christmas.
Does he? That sounds actually awesome.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he kills a lot of motherfuckers. And John Leguizamo's in it, and the guy who's in Stranger Things, he's in it. He plays Santa,
The dude with the lisp.
the big guy.
Oh, you're talking about the fucking sheriff, right? That's not the guy.
Yeah,
with the
Hopper.
lisp, you
Yeah,
idiot.
Hopper.
Yeah, Hopper. Hopper. Whenever I heard Hopper, like just the name Hopper the first time, all I could think of was a fucking Bug's Life.
We are not the same.
Who, you and me?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know anything about A Bug's Life other than the fact that it's about a Bug's Life. Is that the one that had Seinfeld in it? Oh no, that was the B movie.
No, A Bug's Life is
I'm-
where the grasshoppers are beating up on the ants and they're like stealing all the food. It's a Disney movie. The B movie is not a Disney movie.
Unpopular opinion. Jerry Seinfeld, not funny. The show Seinfeld was terrible.
Okay. I think that Jerry Seinfeld is sometimes funny, but I think that he gets way too much credit for how funny he is. I don't think that he's nearly as funny as people say he is, but he is an averagely funny guy. Like the fact that he got his own show based off the fact that people thought he was funny means that you could get your own TV show.
I should have my own TV show because I am actually funny.
But you don't have a TV show
What is the
you
deal?
suck.
Maybe that's why I don't have a TV show, because I don't suck.
It's that and the fact that you're too old and ugly.
He was like 60 when he did Seinfeld.
No, he was not. He was in his 30s at the latest. And I believe he started as a stand-up comic, of which you are
Yeah,
not.
he was a stand-up comedian for a year, but I just
He
don't
was a
find
terrible
him.
stand-up comic.
I just don't find him to be funny.
Like, he's literally the one that came up with the airline food joke.
So he's 68. When did that terrible fucking show come out? 1989. Really?
Yeah, so he was in his 20s. Or early mid-30s. Early mid-30s.
Whoa. Listen. So it ran for from 89 to 98.
That's a miserable 9 years. I did think the B movie was funny. It had some cute moments.
So he was 35 when that movie or when that show came out.
Okay.
Roughly.
Well, you're 5 years behind. Get to it, young man.
I'm 6 years behind, but still.
I thought you were only 40.
No, I'm 40. I turned 41 in October. There's still time.
Yeah, you're an old fucking fart. Damn, it's crazy. I am the only person on this show. Jesus.
Here they come. They're coming to arrest his ass. All that crazy shit he was talking earlier. Here come the military popo, the CID, the JAG, the FBI, the CIA. Bravo team. Going dirt. You always turn your mic off. I want to hear you yell at your family.
I didn't yell at anybody. Carson scared the shit out of me because he walked up the stairs and slipped at the top of the stairs and fell, and all I heard was "Thow!" I'm like, oh God, somebody just got shot.
You'll be fine. Sending
It's all-
Bravo team in to get your ass from all that shit you were saying earlier.
See, the VA pranks are all fun and games until they happen to me, and then I'm just out there like, fuck. The VA pranks are all fun and games till my kid falls on the stairs, and I'm like, take cover.
I'm just waiting to see the door get kicked in and a flashbang grenade go off.
Oh my God.
And then somebody go, aha, got you. Just a joke.
Speaking of, I'm 100% sure that when I get out of the army, and my wife and I finally move out of here and probably back to somewhere in Indiana or something, that my wife, I'm going to be on this. What?
I was asking my son for something, so I muted my mic so you could talk.
Oh, all I saw was you go. And like, you kind of looked like you were talking to me. I was like, huh?
It's my impression of the old Kung Fu movies. You like it?
What are you doing today?
Yeah. What are you guys going to move to Indiana for?
Because I like their state laws. I like their state taxes, and it's extremely cheap.
Is it really? Thanks, man.
Get this. I can get a, because we've been looking at houses and shit. You can get a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath on an 1.5 acres with 2,700 square feet for how much you think?
You said it was cheap. I'll go cheap. $150,000. Really?
It's on the market right now for $115,000. The only thing that needs to be done is a little bit of drywall patch and repaint. No foundation issues. It's nice. It's on an 1.5 acres.
Man.
Oh yeah, I'll move out to Indiana for that shit. But anyway, I'm 110% sure that I'm going to be like on this podcast, and my wife's going to listen in, and she's going to be like, M80s, huh? And we're going to be in the middle of a podcast, and you're just going to hear pop, 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 pop. And then you're going to see me jump on the floor and grab a gun, and you're going to be like, oh God. We're about to watch the next news story live.
Calm down, Chris Benoit.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, you're not a wrestling fan. He was a wrestler that killed his wife and son and then killed himself. They blamed CTEs.
And he blamed what?
They blamed CTEs and drug, like years of like drug use, whatever, painkillers. So.
No, but I'm sure that my wife's going to try and scare the shit out of me somehow. You're going to be like in the corner crying. You guys are going to be laughing, and I'm just going to say, Jimmy, no. God damn, dude. Is that?
What are you doing?
Are you getting
feet?
No,
Like
just
weird static?
that.
Nope.
Oh, no, I'm not. I was gonna say I just opened the pop right in front of my.
No, I'm getting like a weird static sound on the in the background.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not. Not much that's coming from my house somewhere.
But no, what the fuck else was I gonna say? Because I had like this thing, this little light bulb moment. And I had something to talk about. Now I can't remember what the fuck it was. Sorry.
I was.
Sorry, I had to break the tension. Something's wrong with me.
You sure you don't want to bring up your scientific revelation that you told me the other day?
What was it? What was it about? Hold on, I need you to tell me what it was about, and I can remember.
The male genitalia and its placement.
Yes. Okay, this needs to be discussed. I wanted to do it on Saturday, but we were busy.
Ladies and gentlemen, a little behind the scenes, if
Because
you will.
it's so important to know if maybe there was a more efficient way that God could have made us.
Yeah, well, these are the kinds of things that Connor talks to me about off the show or before the show starts. So a little behind the scenes, a little pull the curtain back. Go ahead and.
Okay, so I was at work, as most stories of mine start, and this guy said something about an upside down penis. I was like, upside down penis just doesn't mean anything. It just means your curve goes down instead of up, or left instead of right. It's just fucking upside down penis doesn't really mean much. And I got to thinking, and I was like, what if you flip the placement of the cojones with the placement of the dangle down? And so what if your cojones were on top and your dangle down was underneath? Would it be more comfortable or would it be less comfortable? Because then your dangle down gets slightly sweaty. But I've never been upset that my dangle down was sweaty. I've always been upset that my balls were sweaty.
I mean, wouldn't they just still get sweaty though? I mean,
no, my dangle down rarely gets sweaty.
So when you're out in the desert and it's 190 degrees outside and you've got that whole region isn't sweaty?
It depends. It all depends. See, and that's the thing. But my dangle down, I don't care that my dangle down's sweaty. It's all my balls. My balls being sweaty is a huge problem. And I wonder if the chafing would.
And I've told you what to do about your sweaty balls.
I know. Wash them off in Jeff's mouth and then move on.
Well, there's that option, but they make deodorant for that area. It's called Fresh Balls.
Okay, are you sponsored by Fresh Balls?
Maybe I am.
Okay, then shut the fuck up. If you're not sponsored by them, stop giving them free plugs on your channel.
Tis the Christmas season, ladies, and if you don't know what to get your man for Christmas, get him a fresh case of Fresh Balls.
Honestly, I mean, if we were sponsored by Fresh Balls, do you know how fast I would have a fucking wall of it up there? Do you understand how nasty my taint fucking gets?
I don't, but I feel like I'm about to find out.
Once again, I think I've said too much.
No, please continue. Once again, you started this. Actually, I started this.
So anyway, actually, yeah, you 100% started this.
Even.
But like, what if it looked like eyeballs in a nose instead of looking like you've got a ball chin?
Yeah, but I mean, could you imagine like when you're, I don't know why we're using code names. Like if you're banging your wife and then your balls are going to be, instead of smacking her on the ass or whatever, they're going to be constantly pounded right into that pelvic bone or whatever, like this. And we already know how sensitive that region is.
See, but I kind of enjoy the gentle pressure.
Yeah, but this is not gentle pressure.
See, okay, Chris, I know that
And
you're
plus,
older,
and plus,
and
and
blunt
plus,
force is how you do things. But you
and
know
plus,
that harder does not necessarily mean better. There's a way to do it gentle and get.
well, when she wants 12 inches and to make it hurt,
Well, you
I
can
have to
only
give
do
it to
so
her
much
four
with 3,
times.
bud.
I have to give it to her 4 times and punch her in the face twice. You know, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, you can only do so much with 3. You know, if she dies, she dies. If she dies, she dies.
She dies. She dies. Really?
I don't know. I would
I was
try
gonna
it
say,
for a
you
week.
know, as men, you know that, you know, generally, yeah, you get kicked in that, you get hit in that region, it hurts, but it's usually the light little flick that hurts more than just getting
That's the
a
worst.
boot right in the junk.
And I think I figured out a reason for that. I think I have. Because I think that the flick is so fast that you don't have time to react to it. So the flick kind of happens, and let's say this is your ball, this is the hand that's going. It goes like right, and it kind of like slaps the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Now, when it's a boot, this is a big boot. If it's coming up, it has the opportunity to kind of roll away from it, and they just kind of.
So you're using the logic of why most drunk drivers walk away from car accidents unhurt.
Yes, indeed, good man. But I would be more than willing to try balls on top for a week.
I don't think that's a simple surgery that's easily reversed.
I don't like how that sounded when it came out of my mouth.
You should have used the rewind button on both of those sentences that you just said. And now I have forever audio. I don't know who froze up. In the words of Connor, and I quote Connor, I think I would like to try balls on top for a week. And I don't like the sounds of that coming out of my mouth. Quote, unquote, Connor. December 5th, 2021, episode 202. Those are the words that came out of Connor's mouth, ladies and gentlemen. And he is so embarrassed that now he has to leave. Yeah, you know, I always listen to my gut. I always go with my gut. My gut told me not to do the show tonight. And I was like, you know what? Let me see what Connor's doing. Let me see if he's available. Little did I know that I was going to get the borderline psychotic sociopath version of Connor. The back pain is really kicking his ass, ladies and gentlemen. It's starting to affect him. Good Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're getting an update from Connor. Update from Connor. They've kicked in his doors. They've flashbanged him. And now he's hiding in the closet. No, apparently his computer froze up. So it just like completely kicked him out of here and everything. So I told him, reboot that shit back up. Get back up here. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is a look into the psyche of, and I know that doesn't speak for all active duty military personnel or anything like that, but I know a lot of military guys, and that's a lot of them in a nutshell. It's kind of scary because it's fine when they're doing the military thing, but they do come home eventually and still have that mindset at the end of the day. And that's why Tony, I'm going to give Tony a little shout out here, is so big on military, veterans' health, their mental health, their health in general. He's a huge advocate for it. I'm not saying anything wrong with Connor or anything like that. I'm just saying that, he's making jokes, maybe, hopefully. I really hope he's making jokes. I really hope he's making jokes, ladies and gentlemen, because if not, that's scary. But, unfortunately, there are a lot of vets that, a very high percentage of them that come out mentally fucking wrecked. And not even just not our vets, but even our first responders. I mean, you imagine some of the shit that they see and have to deal with on a daily basis, from police officers and firefighters and EMTs and nurses and shit like that. Especially if you're in like a major metropolis. Could you imagine being in Chicago or some of these other big cities that have high crime rates? This is the shit that you have to deal with and see on a daily fucking basis. Mr. Doug, good morning, sir. We will get you a medal. You're gonna get the Nonsensical Nonsense Bronze Star for bravery or something. I don't know. I need my military guys in here so I don't screw up the medals and get yelled at. Lord knows. What in the fuck? Say yes, Daddy. Child. Another small child.
All right.
We're going to the light.
Yep, we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, blasting through the road. Fort Blair.
You got it, Mark. The nonsensical nonsense purple dildo. We don't give out medals around here. You get various sex toys for surviving our show.
No.
Oh, God. Hopefully the kids can't hear me.
Well, they definitely can.
Daddy, what's a dildo? Chris. Click. He is.
We're taking the car.
My daddy said that his friend on the computer is a dildo.
Jesus.
Oh, fantasy football, getting my ass whooped. Well, not one league getting my ass whooped, the other league, or got my ass whooped the other league. I'm gonna get another win this week.
Stop it.
Did you find out what time the library closed?
It already closed at 6.
Don't worry, Mark. I'll sign it.
That's why we're leaving now. They're already closed, but they have a drop-off stuff.
I told you there was a drop-off.
What?
I'm just saying. I told you there was a drop-off.
I'm the fan. Blah, 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 blah.
You know, if you go to the fire station, you can make 3 other drop-offs, no questions asked. And you don't have to throw them against concrete walls either. I don't want to know more. Splat, splat, splat. They're your problem.
I'm only doing that to 2 out of the 3 so far.
2 out of the 3.
Let's go. Yes, I'm only doing that to 2 out of the 3. I would never do that to my daughter.
Well, give it a few years. As a guy who has 2 teenage daughters, give it a few years. And I promise you, you'll change your mind.
Holy Jesus.
Oh, yeah, like I said, give it a few years. You'll change your mind about your daughter.
Well, it hasn't been a few years yet, Chris, so shut your...
And enjoy it while it lasts. Because in a few years, your boys will be your favorites.
Nah. It's literally impossible. No, you haven't. You only know Chris from the phone. You don't know him in real life. Sit down and get buckled up now.
Don't want to know me in real life. I'm the boogeyman.
No, his name is Glick.
His name is Glick. Therefore, we know him.
What size shoe do you wear?
I don't know. Why?
I'm not wearing your shoes.
Why?
Because it just came up in mine and Connor's conversation.
What size shoe I wear came up in yours and Connor's conversation?
Yeah, it did.
Why?
Because we were talking about women's and men's shoes.
No, it just depends on.
Does it do, Connor?
From like 11 and a half to a 13. Just depends.
He wears a size 14.
Who?
Connor. What?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm being brought into your weird ass conversations.
Because we love you.
We do love you.
Easy Steelers fan.
We heart you very much.
Easy Steelers fan.
Actually, I'm a Philadelphia.
Whoa.
That does not make anything any better.
You want me to root for the Broncos?
No, that would be worse than any team you ever could root for.
It's just the Browns fan.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I hate the Broncos, because I'm a Browns fan.
Should I
And fuck
show
John
him-
Elway.
Should I show him your little thing that you have?
Like that?
Yeah.
I don't care. It's just a picture of Myles Garrett caving the skull in of Mason Rudolph, because Mason Rudolph's a bitch.
We bought him that for his birthday.
I don't have an NFL team. I lied. I'm just going off what my family is. I don't like the Steelers because they suck ass.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to do a show here.
Who, me?
We heart you very much, Dad.
No, me.
Dad, we love you.
Love you guys too, I guess.
You guess you love me?
I am your
Yeah.
son now. You must love me.
Yeah, he asked me.
What the? Buckle your
I
middle.
don't know. My oldest daughter, I don't know, her new boyfriend or whatever he is, they're on the phone.
Her new boyfriend's name is Connor.
Yeah.
Sounds like a winner to me.
It's spelled the right way. It's not spelled the wrong way. It's spelled with an ER, not an OR.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Yeah, Connor.
Conor.
ER is the female spelling.
Conor and Conir. It's all gay.
Just say it's all gay.
No, yeah, I don't know. I guess they've been talking for a minute. I was talking to him the other night. I went in there and grabbed the phone. She was FaceTiming with him or whatever. I was like, "Who the hell is this kid?" And we got talking, whatever. And I was like, "You think you could beat me in a fist fight?" He was like, "Oh no, I did grow up with Marines." And I was like, "Yeah, that's a no." I said, "Do you think you could out drink me, boy?" And he's like, "Yeah."
How old is this guy?
I said, "Wrong answer, dummy. You're 17." This is like,
Wrong
nah,
answer, dummy. You're not allowed to date my daughter anymore.
Yeah, he sounds like a pretty cool kid. He did offer to come help me move when I move.
See, that's a nice guy. That's a Connor.
But I mean, he's already got 2 strikes against him. I don't know if he's a Steelers and Eagles fan, whatever. I don't know. Both are bad, and he's a Buckeye fan. So,
I mean, he sounds like a winner, except for that whole Steelers thing.
only good Buckeye fan is well, never mind.
Say it. Say
One
it.
on their knees, suck you my balls.
Oh, well, honestly, it's a lot more lame than I thought you were going to be.
Well, I don't want to wish that upon anybody.
Yeah. Sure. Neither would I. Wink.
I'm not Connor over here. I just want to kick in the VA door with an M60 and just spray bullets everywhere. And then go,
I did not say that I wanted to kill anybody at the VA. I would never do that. They all served honorably, at least for a little time. The rest of it was other than honorable, but they got out with an honorable discharge, just like me. I don't know if I'd consider my service honorable.
Honorable. You haven't gotten out yet there, Kimusabi.
As much as I've just
hold on to that honorable discharge.
As much as I just kind of show up.
You forget we are on the interwebs.
To be a leader. Yeah, I know. And I've probably got some of my guys were looking for this podcast the other day. We're looking for my show. And I was like, yeah, my show's called Nonsensical Nonsense. We do my podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 4 p.m. Mountain. You can find us on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, Anchor. No, I don't think you can find us on the Anchor app anymore.
Yeah, we're on the Anchor app. That's how I post your show. Your show, huh? Because it's your show.
It's my show.
Tell her she's adopted. I'm told.
On Monday nights, this is my show.
Apparently, I'm still stuck with them.
Stuck with who?
My kids.
Well, you did say that you wanted it.
Well,
hold on, bub.
That costed me a fortune, is what they're doing.
Son of a nutcracker! Oh, you're so cute. What's a diaper?
Huh? Yeah, you're gonna be wearing one here soon, old man. Especially with your fucking back.
Oh my god! I told you what they keep telling me at every doctor's appointment I go to. They keep going. Yeah, if at any point you can't feel your private areas, and you release your bowels without knowing, or you pee your pants without knowing, you need to go to the emergency room. And I was like,
I'm glad he cut out because all I heard was, if you ever can't feel your private areas, and I didn't want to go any further with that subject.
Chris, can you hear me?
And
Chris.
Connor. Can you feel your private parts, Connor?
I can currently feel my private parts, but I was told that if at any point I can't and I soil myself and I don't know it, to go to the emergency room. And to me, that's pretty fucking terrifying.
I'm probably cutting out, aren't I?
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. One more time. If you can't feel
Are
your
you
private
talking to
parts,
me now?
yeah, I'm talking to you. If you can't feel your
He said,
private parts or you soil
if you
yourself,
can't, yep. If you
can't feel down
your
there, how do you know
private
you
parts,
soiled yourself?
that's what
The
they're
best part
saying.
of my
Is
kids
if you
tripped down my
can't feel
exes.
your private part,
I said what I said.
if you can't feel your private parts and you
Mark.
soil yourself without knowing it, you need to go to the emergency room. And I the first time they said it, I kind of brushed it off because I was like, that seems ridiculous. But they've said it multiple times at every single doctor's appointment, and it's making me concerned. Chris, I may have to wear Depends soon.
That's okay, buddy. You want me to come down there and we can go together and get you fitted and everything like that? I mean, I don't have any experience with them, but as your good friend, you know, I don't want you to have to go through this alone.
Chris, I think that I may actually beat you to the diaper train.
On the show when I get pictures and video. Mark,
hey, ladies and gentlemen,
a friend of mine today sent me a
meme
that said, if you ever want to make your woman feel special, get a picture of it and hang it up in the kitchen and right below it, employee of the month. And I instantly thought of you. I instantly thought of you, Mark.
Who's in the back seat? Carson. See, he's back there. Don't scare me like that. Jesus Christ.
Did you think you lost a kid?
Bryson, my youngest son, he's like, Dad, where's Carson? I was like, he's in the back seat. And Carson didn't say a word. And I was like, oh my God, did he jump out of the car? It's all fun and games till you lose a child while you're on the road. Leaving your kid in a car at a Walmart is nothing compared to losing him while driving. Oh, good heavens. I do not want to be out driving right now. It's 6:30. All the crazies come out at 6.
It's 8:30.
It's 8:30 in Ohio, you fuck.
Don't put your fake news and falsifications and your fabricated stories out there to my audience. It's 8:30. Don't be lying to them.
It's 6:30 Mountain Time. Some of us don't live in Ohio.
Nobody needs to.
Some of us live in El Paso, where we go off of Mountain Time. Some of us live in Cancun, where I think he goes off of Eastern Standard Time.
Well, when daylight savings time hits, when we spring forward, he's an hour behind us. But when we fall back, he's on the same time as us.
Next to the house anymore. Riveting conversations with my children.
Hey man, I've had my kids come in here on the show lately. They'll sit over out to the side and have conversations with me when I have no co-host or whatever. I had a full-on conversation with my middle one, with Buggy, last week I think it was, maybe the week before. Hell, I don't know.
Give them.
And I had to tell her, you have to
speak
up so they can hear you. Yeah. I was like, you have to speak up so they can hear you, mumble mouth. You like that, Mark? I thought you would like that. Like I said, I instantly thought of you.
All right. So drop off. McLillian. Yes, we are at the library. Yep. Nicholson Library.
Put the books in the Dropbox,
Right.
not the kids.
I know, jackass.
They're not fitting in the Dropbox.
God damn it. Just call my wife. Hey, I can't get them to fit in the Dropbox. Dad, what are you doing? What is going on in the background? I'm trying to get them in the Dropbox.
Use a little bit more force.
The books fit perfectly the first time we went. Oh, we're putting the books in there?
Put the kid in the Dropbox. Put the kid in the Dropbox. Put the kid in there.
Well, we got to go find the Dropbox. Come on, hurry up. Let's go. Oh, shit. Don't leave your keys in the car, idiot.
The adventures
All right, follow me, boys.
of parenting in the pitch black. Where's the night vision camera at so we can see what's going on, Connor?
If you give me a moment. First of all, I don't know what sort of phone you fucking have. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, yeah.
Don't you have one of them fancy military phones? Going dark. And then the green light comes up and everything like that. You motherfucker can't even get a good service, let alone have night vision on this
They
phone.
even gave me a handicap ramp. Oh, shit. There's a step there. I almost died.
Still giving out Obama phones to our military, I see.
All right.
So
where's the... It's going to be locked, boys. It's closed. So, east end of the building, handicap ramp. Come this way, boys.
Which way is the east and which one is the west?
Hurry up, Bryson. All right. Well, here's the handicap ramp.
You're going to be using that handicap ramp before long.
Yeah, I fucking know it.
When your kids have to push you up it in your wheelchair while you're shitting yourself in your Depends.
Call
me old. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you now.
Just because my body is old.
You did this.
Open?
Just know. You've done this to yourself.
Bryson, let's go. What are you walking off for? I'm going to leave you if you don't hurry up and stay over here. Swear to God, I'll leave you at the library.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you don't parent.
All right, bye, boys.
When you listen to Nonsensical Nonsense and you hear the co-host of the show deal with their children, this is a PSA on how not to parent.
Yeah, that's all this is it's just a demonstrational video. How to deal with your kids when they're being assholes. Where's the local library?
That's what Jeff calls his porn. Well, actually, it's an instruction manual since he reads his porn.
You just hear tires squeal as I pull up to the library. That sounded like a lie.
It just hurts. All right, let me give me just a second. I think I might have something in the cabinet. I'll give you something.
You like my limousine, Glick?
It looks like a minivan.
In your seat and get buckled up.
Looks like a minivan there, Pops.
A minivan. This thing is a luxury, state-of-the-art vehicle, all right?
What is it? Dodge Caravan? Or Plymouth Caravan or whatever the hell.
Oh, shit. She wants me to go to the commissary?
Captain Freeze McGee over here. He's had more difficulties than you. You said it's a state-of-the-art luxury vehicle, and I said, "What is it? A Dodge Caravan?"
The commissary. We have to go to.
And I replied with, "No, it's not a Dodge Grand Caravan. It's a Chrysler Pacifica."
Why we have to go to the commissary?
Well, you didn't reply because you and your Obama phone over there glitched up and froze.
Why we're going to the commissary?
Let's all go to the commissary. Go get you some commissaries.
Glick.
What?
Mother.
I swear, if you use that tone of voice with me one more motherfucking time, I kill you.
You're killing me, Smalls.
First of all, taller than you are. Second off,
Why we're going to the commissary?
because we've got things to get at the
You
commissary.
are
Why else would we
killing
go
me.
to the commissary?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
Clothes.
Was I talking to you, Chris? Good Lord, it's like having a third child in my car.
Why are we gonna go to the commissary? I want to go to the commissary, Dad. Come on, Dad. The commissary's closing. Let's go.
Lean forward. There you go.
Because he can't hit me. He's gonna hit his kids.
Christopher Anthony Glick.
Wow, not even remotely close, but nice try. Valiant effort.
Christopher Transgender Glick.
No, that's my broster. That's transgender. See, you can't even get through a full ass insult because you glitch out so much. You pud.
My name's Chris and I'm dumb. Ha.
That's a funny joke.
Yeah, I know. You know why that's a funny joke? Because your dad's a funny guy.
Yeah, it was a funny joke. Too bad we didn't hear it because you froze up.
Shut up, nerd.
Shut up,
All right, on
nerd.
On 3, I want everyone to say, shut up, nerd. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Shut up, nerd.
I want to do it one more time.
Nope, and you're never allowed to say that ever again.
Why?
Because it's not nice.
Yeah, because you hurt my feelings.
Say it once.
Oh, get over it. You're 42 years old.
Get over it.
My feelings are hurt. Now I'm gonna cry. I hope you're happy.
Good. I hope
That's all I
you
have
do
to
cry.
say to you.
A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car and that shit you call art. Fuck you.
Super cool.
Oh, I mean, it's a Sherman. It's not really that cool.
Well, our Shermans.
Christopher Marco Greatness. Glick.
Christopher Danger Glick.
Danger's my middle name.
No, bombs blow up.
Did you just say moms blow up?
Bombs.
Nailed it.
Oh.
How did you know, Mark?
Bombs.
Who told
Bombs
you?
blow up.
No, bombs don't glow.
What's that?
They blow up. I know. That's what I
It's
said.
just
What
a
did you
couple
hear me
days ago,
say?
I forgot all about it.
I think
Spirit Week from December 12th to the 16th. That sounds borderline
Dad,
racist. Monday, the winter.
I have an
Wonderland
assignment
White-
due tomorrow.
Oh no, this is next week. They got Spirit Week next week at school, and Monday is the Winter Wonderland Whiteout. Everybody's gonna wear white. Cozy for the holidays on Tuesday. Wear PJs. Festive sweater day on Wednesday. Holiday
On
for
Tuesday, they get to wear PJs to school.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday is holiday from head to toe. Wear a holiday headband or hat and holiday socks. And Friday for Spirit Day, wear red and green or your favorite holiday. So basically, like 4 of the days they are wearing holiday apparel.
So what you're saying
Wait,
is
Christopher, where the
it's
fuck is
Christmas week?
Wait, Christopher, where the fuck is the ranch click? How the fuck are we out of ranch?
You get holiday apparel if you're only sporting Christmas things.
It says holiday apparel, so you could probably wear whatever Christmassy holiday. I don't know. I mean, there's other, Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Christmas. I mean, I think if it's anything holiday, then they can wear it.
So can I wear a Ramadan shirt?
You're not invited to the elementary school, any elementary school.
All right, now we got to start by the con. Hey, you're on the phone with my children too. All right, easy here. Just because I talk about some silly little pranks with some friends doesn't mean
And
I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do, man. Don't flip out, man.
Not gonna do what you think I'm gonna do.
Just walk into the elementary school wearing a Global War on Terror veteran shirt.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Don't flip out, man.
How about we not do that?
How about we not do what?
Don't go pulling your practical jokes at the school there, funny guy.
That's not what I was gonna say. That's not what I even said. If you would pay attention to me even once, Chris, this might be my show, but I wish you would listen to me like it was your show.
You want to have that discussion right now, Mark?
I can't see the comments. What do you say?
Yeah, it's probably best that I don't repeat that because the kids are in the car.
All right.
It involves the
look, a rug sale.
Jesus Christ. I would love to listen to you like it was my show, but you keep glitching out and freezing up and disappearing and everything else.
A lot of people are going to the commissary.
It's not my fault that you kicked me out of your
Commissary's a
show.
cool place to go to tonight, Dad. We should go to the commissary and compensate.
There's nothing cool about the commissary.
Get some commissaries.
Do you know what a commissary is?
I'm just saying, Dad. That would have been great had he been here.
Who?
You.
Ah,
I told the greatest joke of all time, and you glitched out. And now you'll never know.
What joke?
You'll never know. It was a one-time deal. It could only be said once.
It's not my fault that you're ugly, all right? You don't have to compensate by making up fake jokes.
No, I need help getting out of my seat.
My mama said it up
Stand by and I'll
beautiful.
help you. Good Lord didn't bless me with...
From a British guy to you, Greg. What is a commissary? I think it's a I think it's a like a grocery store or some shit on the base.
Hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah. You can't hear anything. Blah, blah, blah. My name's Chris. I'm a faggot. Blah, blah, blah.
Whoa!
Come on,
easy with
get out
F
of the
word.
car. I'd like to get the shopping done as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think it's a grocery. I think it's kind
Rice and whole
of like a grocery store. And you definitely did not spell it right.
Oh, why are you so quiet?
The commissary is like a grocery store, isn't it, Connor? Well, Connor's no help. They do have it's basically the same thing, I guess, but not in jail. I mean, if Connor was here, he would say that being in the military is like being in jail. I can say that because he's said it before. All right, here we go. Hello.
What have you said before?
The commissary is like a grocery store, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark asked. He didn't know what it was.
It's because Mark's not the sharpest knife in the picnic basket.
Well, he's also British.
Oh, that's right. That Mark. Oh, Mark's in here. Hey, Mark.
Jesus Christ. Get with the program.
I'm not the.
Hello,
Mom always told me
commissary
I'm not the
people.
brightest bulb, but
It is your new king, King Glick. Worship me and bow down to my greatness, you peasants.
my mom always told me that I'm not the brightest bulb in the knife drawer. Hold on, Carson. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Grab me this and put it in here.
What is it?
Sugar.
A big bag of sugar.
Because we do. No, Bryson, put it back. Put it in here.
Oh.
Ugh.
Well, Connor.
Put it back, Bryson. Yes, sir.
It's been an interesting night, but we have come to the end of the road.
It has been an interesting night. I haven't come yet.
Well,
hold on. Give me a minute.
Don't know what to tell you.
Hold on. Let me get out of the.
We're going to wrap the show. We appreciate you guys listening. This has been a dumpster fire of an episode, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? You know what I mean?
It's been a cool dumpster fire, though.
It has been a fun dumpster fire, but a dumpster fire nonetheless.
Indeed.
But we do appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out. You know the drill. Check us out on all the social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Don't forget to join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night on YouTube and Twitch at 6 p.m. You can hang out in the chatter's box and shoot the shit with us. And if you can't join us live, don't worry, because you can listen to us on Spotify and basically anywhere you listen to podcasts at all at Nonsensical Nonsense. Go give us a follow, give us a like, give us a listen. And if you'd be so kind, give us a share. We'd greatly appreciate that. Let other people know about what we're doing here. Sometimes it's not all bad. Sometimes it's pretty good. But until then, let's leave with a little Rumspringer with Kings of the Night. Go check these guys out on all social media, Rumspringer_live. And if you're in the Ohio area, they got a couple shows coming up, 1 in 2 weeks down in Columbus. And then they got another one coming up at the end of January in Columbus. Get your tickets and come hang out, because your boy will be there. So you can come hang out with me and see a kick-ass band. And with that being said, little Rumspringer from the year.
Now
buddy. Good Lord. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Apologies. Yeah, buddy, a little rum springer to wrap your night up. That's a good way to end up Monday, right there, ladies and gentlemen. We do appreciate y'all listening. Join us Wednesday for a brand new episode. We'll see which group or who from the Merry Band of Idiots joins us and is on the show with me. Until then, we'll see y'all next time. So make sure you tune in. Same nonsensical time, same nonsensical channel. Cheddar's Box. Much love. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us as always. With that being said, might as well just close the show out like if the guys were here. If Jeff was here, he'd say deuces. And if Mike was here, he'd say peace out. And if Smoke was here, he'd tell you to put that in your pipe and smoke it. And if Connor was here, he'd say, I'd like to have balls on top for a week. I don't know. Tony D would tell you, mother had you, mother made you, motherfuck you. Oh, and I do have a correction. Lando would say, put that in your pipe and smoke it. With that being said, be good or be good at it. Goodbye, motherfuckers.